Fuck yeah, let's go.
Do the let's see. I guess this counts as gaming with friends. We'll do that shout out in Discord. Oh god, the Zoom. Okay, so I just while y'all were talking, I did a map for an upcoming city because I figured like might as well just have that be the battle map eventually. And it's like 15 times larger than most of my other map chunks. And dear God, the level of zoomed out that thank you for the sub, Nate. The level of zoomed out that the main screen was, holy shit. Okay, alright.
This hold on.
Let
Are
us
all of these pages having to do with one page has nothing to do with D&D? I think oh my god, there are so many.
FBI, open up!
Basically an entire chunk. I'm gonna show you guys this. This is gonna be weird. I'm doing this video camera thingy wise.
Also, while you recap, I have to go piss.
Okay.
And make a quick call. I'll be back.
Including this whole. See this chunk of this notebook, almost half of this fucking notebook, has been for our D&D session.
That is more diligent notes than I have ever taken in like the decade I've been playing D&D.
I also change colors on them.
Like even now, I take notes on my iPad and my notes consist of like maybe 10 lines in the notes app.
Jesus. My notes are relegated to Discord servers. Let Discord have the AI shit farm of text generation that is my typing.
That reminds me, I need to delete my I need to remember to delete the fucking. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter here. We're not sharing any like majorly creative works here except for my garbage ass homebrew campaign, which let AI have that.
I already have the perfect picture ready for if Discord asks me to verify my existence. Let me show you.
I forgot about that. When is that supposed to kick off?
Like the beginning of March, I thought.
Gross.
I'm hoping they end up backing out on it because clearly everybody is saying, "Yo, fuck this shit."
I'm saying yo fuck this shit, especially because like I heard they were like specifically working with fucking Palantir to do this.
That's what I heard too. What is that? What is Palantir? I'm
gross.
not in the know of that one.
I believe Palantir is an AI data collection service of some kind.
They're like a government contractor that does a lot of AI type shit. From what I understand.
I just know that they're not a great company, and I'm pretty sure they're owned by like one of Trump's many billionaire buddies.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's the picture I'm gonna give Discord.
Let us see. I'm gonna bring that to the screen. It's in the.
It's in the channel chat, Nate.
Yeah, the channel chat. I like that. I was gonna give Discord a picture of a butthole, but I like this better.
So are you gonna leave Discord, Munchie?
Are
you gonna leave Discord?
I'm not gonna leave Discord because I'm used to having it, and it serves as a pretty decent means of like cataloging my shit. I'm just not gonna give them my face.
Nope.
I mean, Twitch already has your face, so like it doesn't matter.
Thank you for the sub, Fishy. 60 months. Goddamn, 5 years.
I would probably have a year's worth of subs too if I wasn't perpetually broke. You can thank the economy for me not being able to stay sub to your channel.
It's okay.
Thanks, USA.
All right, so we didn't actually get to the recap, but long and short, last time in Chaos in Kordova, all the kids at the emergency shelter / main hub got kidnapped by the devil mafia, La Familia Diavoli, and despite Zarg's desire to say fuck them kids, they chose instead to go and save them like the heroes they're supposed to fucking be. They traveled through the town of Brovine, were swiftly made aware that La Familia Diavoli's tendrils reach quite far in the world, and they are being watched every step of the way. And they have now reached the coastal town of Anadon, home to
Coastal? I thought you said
Lakeside. The coast of the lake.
sure why not. Big enough lake. Pretend it's a beach.
It's pretty big.
That's what we do in Arkansas.
I mean, it's big enough for them to have 2 fish markets. Like, think like Lake Michigan or Superior, like big ass bodies of water.
I was gonna say, the biggest body of water I have seen that's not the ocean was Beaver Lake.
I feel like that needs to be nearby Beaver Dam, which is a Wisconsin town. And I'm kind of mad that that isn't attached to a Beaver Lake.
No, Beaver Lake is central U.S. Because part of it is in Arkansas, part of it's in Oklahoma, part of it's who the fuck knows where.
Let me think. So, if I remember correctly, I did explain to y'all the general vibe of the town. It's a bunch of like single-story homes radiating out from the shoreline with a couple nicer homes at the shore. You know how rich people do. They get lakefront property and they fucking build big-ass houses on them. 2 fish markets, as I previously stated, 3 restaurants, all of which have horrific names: Short Jim Gold's, Blue Aboleth, and the Stygian Kitchen, and a large docks area. As you enter the town, you see that the residents here are pretty widely varied in race. You see some humans, orcs, dwarves, elves, tieflings, and even a couple tritons. They do seem to be generally uneasy, though. As you're entering the town proper, many of them are avoiding eye contact with you, and kind of giving you a fairly wide berth. So what do, friends?
Well, first, I am going to cry about the fact that my brand new gel pens are doing the typical gel pen thing where they don't want to give me a whole lot of ink.
Sag.
Don't break the fourth wall, Soup. God damn it.
It's just fucking, god damn it. This fucking Pim trying to scribble in a journal and like tears of blood running down their face as their gel pens aren't working.
It makes it worse because they're glitter gel pens, and I, Pim, lover of all things glittery, am sad.
God damn it. Is Fishy back from his poop?
I don't know. If either you or Pim want to make a perception check, you're free to do so, though, as you're walking through like the housing area. We'll call it the residential district.
I hate to do that.
Let's do this. I'm noticing Jack Diddley shit.
I gotta hold on. Hold. Where
What's
is
amazing
my
is that if you had
perception?
gotten 1 higher, you would have succeeded.
Oh, fuck.
Like, it's not a hard roll.
So specifically, I'm going to be rolling perception with advantage because I'm going to be using my amazing ears.
Okay. This doesn't have a whole lot to.
Ears are so bad. My ears hurt.
You have
I've
an
got
ear
tinnitus.
infection.
I have tinnitus.
Your
You're
sudden
listening so
your
hard, you
sudden
just hear,
loss of the gel pens has caused you to have a momentary break from reality, and
just
your hearing has
fully-
completely gone
was
out.
fully dissociated.
Yeah.
All I can hear in my ears is just. I don't know if you guys heard that or not.
Not at all.
Nope.
Oh no! I was rapidly clicking my pen.
Oh, okay. I heard
Oh,
a
there we go.
couple. I heard a couple clickies there. All right.
Sorry about that. I have to watch my aunt and uncle's dog tomorrow night. Well,
Oh.
tomorrow, basically all tomorrow.
Upper.
He had surgery.
All day tomorrow is going to spend one dog wash.
No,
That's
I have
it.
to. I have to watch him from noon till like noon on Sunday. Because he blew his ACL and he had surgery, and my uncle wants to go watch my aunt at the state wrestling tournament.
The
I
dog
forgot
blew his
about it.
ACL and had surgery.
God damn.
Yes, $6,000 worth of surgery.
God
Fuck.
damn.
He's a big boy too.
Yeah, so my uncle's gonna drop him off at my place, and he's gonna go watch the wrestling shit, and I'm just gonna have a limped dog
Just
in the living room, I guess.
Start calling him Gimby.
I wouldn't. Soup will hurt you.
Yeah, that's a slur.
Is it?
Yes. It's an ableist slur.
Eh. Back in high school,
Oh.
one of my friends was straight up just nicknamed that for like the entirety of high school. Back in the day though, like back in high school, we didn't really pay attention to all of that shit now that we do now. Any hoozles.
That's because ableism has been so normalized in society that it is really hard to break free from it.
I mean, in all fairness, I probably wouldn't look at someone who is like actually like disabled and call them gimpy.
What makes
No.
it worse is that there was the entire art program called GIMP.
See, what's fucking... Well, okay, that I feel like is... That's a twofer, because in my brain, I heard GIMP as an art program, and I immediately went to, like, GIMP mask. And I was just like, wow, the makers of that program must be really horny.
Oh no.
Alright, anyway, y'all both failed your perception checks. Zarg, you want to weigh in on this?
Am I
We're being
required to?
avoided.
You're not required to, no. I don't know how much you missed. We're gonna take that first roll because you seem to have disadvantage active currently. You notice. Okay, so how much of it, the intro to this town, did you hear, Fishy?
A little bit.
So this kind of lines up with the whole deal of like a lot of the townsfolk are avoiding eye contact and like staying like a solid like 10-15 feet away from you. But you notice a couple that look kind of fucking weird, like kind of bulging weird eyes and looking kind of, for lack of a better term, slimy.
Did you just watch Weapons, and that's why they're looking like that?
No.
I
What
forget. Do we heal too, by the way?
Yeah, y'all should be good. Like,
Okay.
You notice a couple of them that look kind of fishy, we'll say, staring like dead ass at you.
Oh no, are we in Innsmouth?
No.
I'm glad you get the reference.
I mean, have
I
you seen
choose
the
to
shit
use-
I draw?
I choose to look at them in their one eye that's looking at me because the other one clearly isn't, and pull out my Gym 4 fish head.
Roll to intimidate.
Intimidation.
Oh my
Why
god.
is it
I'll give
part
you
of-
advantage for the fish head. There we go.
Oh, you pulling out the fish head. That's what you said. Sorry, part of everybody, like, it seems like every fifth word is just disappearing into the ether.
I'm so sorry.
I'm getting that like every 12th word. But yes,
Mine's going okay.
Peter Thiel and Palantir are listening in on our
Sushi time.
conversation.
Sushi time. Yeah, so we'll say there was like 3 of these dudes. They were wearing like pretty raggedy clothes, like robes that look like they're made out of like burlap. And like, yeah, just you get the general vibe. They're like weird kind of pseudo fish people, but like mostly humanoid, staring dead ass at you. You do that and they all fuck off. Sark walks up to them. You get 3 seconds to run. Yeah, they've already run. You like it's like imagine the JoJo you're approaching me meme, but instead of like them approaching you, it's just 3 fishmen running the fuck away. Someone who has just stumbled out of a bar nearby goes, "Damn, ain't seen them run like that, I think, ever."
Zarg does like just a copy paste like Gary's mod 180 turn, like T-posing to the guy holding Jim's skull.
Oh god.
Who the fuck is this guy?
You
know what I
say
mean,
out
though,
loud.
Munch?
Huh? I mean, I can imagine copy paste T pose. Oh god, I have a bunch of.
Yeah, but no, it's like you're in Gary's mod or Forge where you, or like the TF2 engine where you just like 360 rotate while floating. Like you're not even like, and you just hear like grinding slate sound while I rotate.
Oh my god.
You turn to this dude that just stumbled out of a bar and do that. All right. He goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see why they ran now. Name's Seamus. y'all seem
Chagmus
to,
or Seamus?
huh?
You said Seamus or Chagmus?
It was Seamus, but I kind of like Chagnus better. We're gonna go with Chagnus.
He's a Chag. He's a Chag Angus. A Chagnus.
Chagnus.
Oh my god.
Is this Charisma 19?
Okay.
Sadly, no. He is a very scrungly looking old fisherman who reeks of rail
Pim.
whiskey.
I point to Pim. You're good at talking to the peoples.
And what if I don't wanna?
I tend to kill the peoples.
Chagnus
You
looks
want me
to
to
you.
kill the people? What?
Chagnus looks to you, Pim, and does like a shallow bow and goes, "Greetings. I am not sure of your identification, but you seem quite proper. I do not wish to offend." He's very slurred in his speech and is clearly trying to just be like gentlemanly. He's not used to it. He's very awkward.
Well, I guess it's a good thing you don't want to offend me because I will literally just shove all of my arrows up your ass if you do. But what the fuck's going on in this town?
Oh, well, care to join me inside? It's better to talk not out in the open about these things. And he gestures vaguely to
Why?
the Blue Aboleth, which is the local bar/restaurant. Oh, why? I mean, no.
Why are you scared of... It's like, why are you scared of people listening in? What's gonna happen? You got somebody here that's gonna be pulling a knife on your neck?
I mean, he starts to lean in. I guess roll Constitution for how badly this dude reeks of shitty whiskey. Zarg goes and inspects the bar's wood cladding and rips a piece off for further inspection. Just.
Sorry, I have to find my Constitution. My Constitution is a flat 0. This is gonna go swimmingly.
Fun fact, Zarg, you only needed to roll a 5 on that strength because the bar's made out of driftwood.
Driftwood bar.
11 will prevent you from vomiting. So, sorry, you rolled a 10.
I chucked the piece of wood like a frisbee. Cheap ass piece of shit.
It bounces off of an 11. It bounces off a random bystander's head, and they just go, "Ah!"
You shouldn't have been standing there.
Dear God. Sorry. Walks away. 10 is just enough. You don't vomit. He reeks really bad. Like if you've ever smelled, like imagine like what's the shittiest whiskey I can think of? Imagine someone who drank a barrel of
Wild
Kessler's.
Turkey.
Wild Turkey's
Wild Turkey.
awesome.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
I don't drink whiskey, so the only one I know the smell of is... No, that's not whiskey.
No. Black Velvet.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Black Velvet. That is perfect.
Crown... Is Crown whiskey?
Crown is a
Basic-
whiskey, but it's a mixed whiskey.
Essentially,
It's a mixed
imagine the
whiskey.
smell of like pure ethanol and gut rot.
No. Imagine the smell of going into a can facility to drop off your cans. That's what it smells like.
Oh
Yeah, that-
god.
yeah, that tracks actually.
All those
That's,
mixed smells.
that's very accurate. Yeah, like shitty whiskey is
Listen,
terrible.
It
At the
smells
end
like
of the day,
sticky. It smells like sticky.
At the end
That's
of the day,
way.
nothing smells worse than the smells I have smelled at the aquarium. I just want to say that. Have you guys ever smelled squid as it is thawing out and being sliced into thin strips?
Yes,
No.
Clearly, you've never entered a bathroom after me.
my wife loves seafood.
Oh,
so
God.
yes, I have smelled freshly thawed out squid.
It is so
Ugh.
gross. And it
I've been out
clings. It is a smell that
I've been deep sea
clings.
fishing. I've been deep sea fishing and I had a tuna throw up after I caught it, so I can imagine.
I did not know fish could throw up.
Oh, yes, they can. And a lot of times they'll eat it too. It's kind of like their poop. It's very nutritious
Oh, interesting.
Anyway,
for them,
Anyway,
not for us.
So, dude reeks to high hell and leans in and tries to whisper in your ear if you'll allow it.
do I have breath mints?
I just put my hand on his chest and shove him an arm's length away. You can speak with your words unless you are too much of a chicken shit to do so publicly.
He pulls out a flask and takes a. Hi, Josh. He takes out a flask and takes a big ass swig, which does not help.
Well,
the
while they're
smell.
talking, I go sit up on the stage at the tavern and start playing my goat head bass.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, we'll come back to that in a second. He after taking some liquid courage, he explains to you, a strange man was seen entering town a few days ago. Ever since then, folks have been disappearing. They all seem to be vanishing on their way home from the docks at the end of the day, but they haven't found any bodies or any sort of evidence.
One eternity later.
The only thing that's changed
How many
outside of the
people-
man appearing is those fucking creepy fish dudes that are like, they're not tritons, they're not kuatoa, they look like people, but they have fish features. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think they're from Innsmouth.
What was that?
You don't want to know.
Okay.
It's a place you just bad things happen to people at Innsmouth, and that's all you need to know.
Noted. He starts to just wander off. Like, all right, well, I'm going back inside. I need a few more drinks. Fishy, roll a performance check, please.
Oh god.
God damn it! I
Of
almost
course.
just spit out my beer.
Yeah, I have a beverage.
Not
It's not beer though.
a
It's
nat
Coors Light.
20. A nat 20 fucking performance. You. All right. All right. Think of the sickest bass lick you've ever heard. Please sleep token the summoning. Hold on. I need to hear this. We're gonna just real quick.
Hang on, I'll send it to you. I'll send you the exact timestamp.
Okay. All right.
I tried to hear the sound of a bass in my head, and all I could hear was like an electric violin from the last song I was listening to on the drive home. That's not the same thing.
If it's any consolation, anytime I try to think of bass, like a bass player, all I hear is that bass lick from like the end, the song, the credits song for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I have not seen that,
I know it's
so I do.
it's like a classic rock song. It's really good. The bass lick fucking slaps. It's like doop 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 doop. I can't even like I can't recreate it with my mouth right now. I can't like think of how it actually goes, but it's really good. I can't think of the song.
All right, look at General Munch.
All
look at
right. 457 sleep token. Opening the link.
Excuse
Gonna
me.
pause it real quick. We're gonna play 4 seconds of this. Are you singing too, Fishy? Because like with a nat 20,
Yes.
I'm gonna give you that ability.
Yes.
You guys
And there's just like ethereal drums in the background.
You guys just hear Zarg start slapping the shit out of his bass and like singing in a voice that does not match his own. It doesn't feel like that should be coming out of his face hole. Somehow there's drums, but there's no drum set on stage. There's no speakers or anything. Like, granted, this is the modern era, but like, there's no speakers. This dive bar usually has like acoustic bands playing, if they have music at all.
Fish just low-key multi-classing in Bard on accident.
Honestly, he
If your risk
could.
is high enough,
If I
if your
remember
risk is high
correctly,
enough,
his fucking charisma is high enough. Hold on.
I have a charisma of 15.
Oh my god.
Yeah, your charisma's high enough. You could actually multi-class as Bard.
But that lick right there, like that lick on that song is so good.
Yeah, that was very good. I liked that a lot. All right.
So that song, like that part of that song instantly made it into like everybody's fuck playlist back in 2023.
I thought you were gonna
Except
say a
mine.
much earlier year, and now I feel old.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say yeah. I don't think that made it into my playlist for that activity in 2023.
Once
I'm
we're
gonna be
over
honest.
that one, he is
Wait,
old now.
so what activity? I didn't hear what the activity was.
Fuck playlist.
What
A
playlist?
fuck playlist.
Like a
It's
playlist when you're fucking?
yeah, that's a thing.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, no wonder I've never had one of those. I'm too ace for that shit.
Fair.
That tracks.
Soup, it'd be like your smut playlist when you read smut. I don't know.
Now
I don't
wanna-
listen to music
Now I want to
when
know
you
if that's
read.
a thing. I want to know if there's people out there that have a specific music playlist for like when they're reading dirty novels.
There are. There are.
Because like I specifically
on,
I was too lazy to make my own playlist. I just searched like fuck jams on
If
Spotify.
you go to sex, so let me
Oh
guess.
my
It's a lot
God.
of Barry. Is it a lot of Barry Manilow?
It's a pretty good playlist. Though. It's a lot of like R&B from like the early 2000s.
Let me guess.
there's a lot
It's
of
like, baby, lock the doors and turn the lights down low.
Pretty sure that's on there. Yeah.
Oh my god.
there are a lot of fan fictions out there that the writers will actually say, this is the playlist I was listening to whenever I wrote this chapter, and at least 5 of the PWPs that I have read, and if you need me to translate that, I will. But basically, like 5 of the PWPs that I've read, straight up, they had a playlist at the very end of it, and I'm just like, you listened to music while you were writing this?
So are we just assuming that the bass gave me like ethereal powers to like just be a one-man band with like full acoustics and like lighting and shit?
You know what? Roll a D100.
At this point, with that net
Also, we
20?
made 50 gold in tips, by the way.
Woo!
But yeah, roll a D100. We'll see what the D100 says.
They're just like, we don't know what the fuck you just sang, but do it again.
At least I'm still the richest.
I feel like, okay, hold on. I need to fully derail this. Okay, at a 30 out of 100, we're gonna say no. This was a net 20 shenaniganry where the gods of music were like, all right, that's a sick slappy bass line. You can have some fucking free drums. I need to
Should
fully
I
derail
take
like
it
my
as a
thought process here
sign?
and go, okay, so with that translation, that at a base level bothers me. I feel like if I'm reading something that is like smutty, I feel like it has to have a plot. Like, I feel
Yeah,
like if I'm
right.
taking the time to
What, like
read some
Morning
shit,
Glory?
that's like, if I'm trying to
Pretty much
read
everywhere.
erotica, like
So-
I need fucking context.
Munchie, have you heard of Morning Glory?
Okay,
and Milky
so
Farm?
the easiest example I could give of PWP, which listeners, if any listeners want to know what that means, it's porn without plot. That's what PWP. I'm adding extra letters. If you're reading a fan fiction and you see PWP in the tagline, it means that it's porn without plot. Basically, it's like your typical triple X movie that starts off with like a guy showing up to a lady's house to deliver fucking donuts, but oh no, the donuts on his cock. Boom, porn without plot. There is no plot. The plot is just sex.
Just, oh no, the donuts on his cack. Oh my fucking god.
So this D&D session has turned into a Dicks and Dragons session quite quickly.
All right, moving on. All right, so,
Anyway, you
so-
need to listen to that song. Anyway,
I listened to the song. I did. I played it. It
I'm
was
saying you need to listen to it in its entirety. Is what I'm getting at some point.
okay. I'll check it out for sure. I mean,
Also, you've clearly never heard of Morning Glory Milking Farm.
I did, that name alone is upsetting. Anyway,
Think
all
only,
right.
think Faye OnlyFans, but Minotaur.
Okay, let's get we're way the fuck over here. Let's get back to center.
I need to know something other than Zarg is playing his bass.
Zarg, you finish up your fucking show. You make 60 gold. 50 gold. You walk off stage without saying a word to anyone because it's you. Walk back outside and go, all right, what now? The party outside of yourself has learned that people have been vanishing after a dude showed up. They think that they've been murdified somehow, but they haven't been able to find any evidence of that or any bodies for that matter. Just people have been vanishing at night as they're heading home from dock work.
What would I have to roll to know if this town has a sewer system?
I think you would just look for a sewer.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, roll a perception.
Roll perception with disadvantage for lack of civil engineering knowledge.
I don't think he needs disadvantage. That's a 5.
I was too lost in the music.
I mean, so
Zarg
I'm
is just
thinking out loud. You guys could help me.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Why would we do that?
Oh, because we're a party.
Sylvain, you
How many times have you done the same shit to us and just sat there and watched?
I like to. Okay, so the fact that investigation, I'll do it, but the fact that it's an investigation, we gotta flavor this a little bit. Sylvain gets on all fours and starts like skulking on the ground in search of some evidence that there's a sewer system, and eventually comes across a manhole cover and goes, "Here you go."
I kick it open and I jump down and I try and get with my network of forgs, see if they know anything.
Okay, all right. Roll. Yeah, accurate.
What the fuck's a forg?
It's a frog.
What the forg is a forg?
You don't remember the frogs?
Yeah,
okay.
It's a frog named Forg.
Okay.
Roll animal handling.
Come to me, Forg friends.
22 will do it. You guys just look. So Pim and Sylvain, you just look down into the manhole and you see Zarg like waist deep in sewage. He calls out to the Forgs, and miraculously, an army of frogs appear out of the shit water and start chirping at him. Now, whether or not you can understand what the fuck they're saying is an entirely different matter, Fishy.
Well, are these the giant forgs or the little forgs?
These are regular
'Cause remember,
Forgs. These are regular Forgs.
I just speak to them and be like, do you guys know my friend Forg back in whatever insert town name the original shit Forg was found in? Because he was a big Forg, remember?
Was he not in like the first town that we were in?
Yeah, he
was in the town.
He's in the main
Whatever
city,
that's
yeah.
called.
The capital
Yeah.
city.
Yeah, I say, hey, is any of his family here? You know, big frog guy. Like, you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. Can you guys reach out and bring them? If not, can you at least lead me to some of the bodies? Because I assume they're dumping them in the sewers.
There's a horrifically loud chorus of chirping, like frog ribbits, and they start to climb out of the sewer.
I follow.
All right. Pim and Sylvain, if you want to take a step back to avoid any major diseases because there's a swarm of shit and piss covered frogs climbing out of a manhole.
I love having
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
How's that?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I
Okay.
love having disease immunity ever since I hugged Ford.
Oh my god.
I'm just really, really, really good at avoiding frogs in general. I grew up in a forest.
Yeah. You're just like accurate. It's like that meme of the Souls player in the rain.
Pattern recognition.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I don't know that meme.
Anyways, the frogs start making their way to the docks area. I'm assuming y'all follow.
Yep.
Kind of impossible not to. I plugged my nose.
Right. Yeah, the entire so citizens are like honestly, understandably kind of freaking out because they're like they've never seen this kind of shit happen, and they're assuming that it is like a sign of some sort of apocalypse. So you just have like a bunch of fishmongers and fishermen just freaking out.
Imagine if I made things worse by just using my little flute thing and just summoning all of the local rats.
I'm riding the tidal wave of frog.
You know, with
Good
a
luck,
15,
buddy.
I'll allow it. It's just Zarg being carried away by hundreds of frogs. It's a very bumpy
And
ride.
I'm doing like the Jesus pose on a surfboard.
See, I was imagining you're just T-posed, but like flat on your back.
No, I'm doing the leaning out on the edge of the surfboard, doing the T pose, like the Jesus hands clasped together pose.
Okay.
I am the frogomancer.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's 2 animal-specific mancers we've had in this campaign now.
What was the other one? The rat mancer for
No, the
for
chicken
Tim?
mancer.
Oh, that's
The
right.
chicken answer. Yeah.
Bok, bok, playboy, bok, bok.
Oh god. back.
Yeah.
So you guys follow Zarg, who is just riding a wave of frogs. You eventually end up in the docks area. Yeah, no, honestly, like you don't even have to roll for this because I'll roll for the frogs. Like they have a general sense of where they're going. We'll say with a all right. Yeah, that's good enough. They know where they're going. You think you're about to hit a wall. Like they take you to the docks. They take you like kind of through several turns and corners and intersections, and you end up in like what appears to be a dead end alleyway. And then the frogs just kind of go through a wall. Very clearly this is an illusory wall. At which point they promptly fuck off into various cracks and crevices in the docks, as you will. So you find yourselves at the top of a stairwell.
Oh man, fucking stairs.
Yeah.
Stairs are no fun
Hey,
when you
frog.
have 4 legs.
Thank you, froggies.
Just one gives like a little wave goodbye.
Aww. That one deserves a hat. I'm going to give it a hat. I hand it a little flower to wear as a hat.
He puts it on and hops away.
Good.
That one's named Jeremy.
Jeremy, I like it. Okay.
Jeremy the flower frog.
Plus 10 to all stats.
All right. So the frog just has fucking like level 20 rolls now because of the flower hat.
Yes.
Oh lord.
It's like the sea. Yeah. Anyway, I suppose this is probably called for at this. Wrong thing. That one there.
20 in perception. Well, we'll say that you. I mean, you definitely. How do I describe this? You smell the scent of rot, and not just fish rot, because that's kind of permeating the whole docks area. You know, like how it has that stanky fish smell. You distinctly smell like rot of non-fish variety. It's kind of like less fishy, more earthy, we'll say.
Rotting bodies?
Yeah.
It's just rotting bodies?
Yeah, you smell rotting bodies. You... I'm gonna say you have a sense that there is several individuals down the stairs. Not immediately, but like you can kind of... You're hearing movement in the distance, we'll say. Athletics?
Dark's gonna wall run down the stairs after them.
Okay. You get to the bottom of the stairs, and you find yourself faced with a series of cobblestone passages. Oh my god, the fucking flower frogs. Yes.
Jeremy and Jeremy.
Adorable.
They're spelled different.
Sponge garces. Alright, so you
How many passages?
currently you're at a T intersection. So like you look down the
Alright, I'll go this way, you two go that way. I got this.
Would this area be considered urban?
Yes. Oh, that's right. You have
already
advantage on
forgot
figuring
what
out where
my
to go, don't you? Or you can't get
tracking.
lost.
I can't. Yeah, me or my party members cannot get lost, and we also get advantages or bonuses of something or other. And I forgot which is out of my features and traits. Roll 20. Your app is shit. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, if you can't get lost, then I'm just gonna direct you. We'll flavor this as
The
Pim
adapt
with your
at
excellent hearing. You quickly realize that there are several storerooms with what appear to be undead shuffling around in them, and you determine that the correct route to take is left, right, left,
found it.
straight, right.
I found it. Difficult terrain does not slow groups travel, cannot become lost unless magic is involved, always alert to danger, twice as much found while foraging, while tracking, learn exact number, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
All right. Well, as you pass by several storerooms, you see you are aware of 3 zombies in one room, 5 in another, and 3 in another. You realize that that's probably not what you're looking for here. And as I said, you go left, then right, then left, then straight, and then right again. Which brings you to a large storage area, at the center of which is a tiefling, where we should probably have some different sound here. One moment. We'll do cephalopod.
Other than smooth jazz.
You come across
Careless whisper.
You come across a tiefling who appears to be wearing some sort of obscure religious garb. He is bent over the body of... Oh god, I hope I have this fucking book now that I'm thinking about it. 1 second. Oh, please. Shit. Oh wait, it is okay. Volo's Guide to Monsters, beautiful. Okay. Good, good, good. I'm glad I made that note. The tiefling is... What the fuck?
I didn't realize the tiefling was hell.
Hold on, something weird happened.
Arnar.
Like, my acrobat's being weird.
No.
You're acrobat. Try
Yeah.
a gymnast.
Adobe Acrobat's being weird and fucky.
Oh, probably because it's Adobe.
Uh,
Adobe has gotten so bad over the years. It's almost like they stopped caring about their products.
I hate that it's like
They were
the
good?
industry standard.
Listen, Adobe Flash was the source of many a happy memory, and it is fucking dead now.
Yep.
I will never forgive them for that.
Soup over here playing porn games in their spare time.
Armor
On
games
Adobe Flash.
died. Crazy,
Ah,
funny games died. All the good Flash game websites died.
Yeah.
yeah. I couldn't play fun games on CartoonNetwork.com, or I lost the entirety of Postopia.com. I miss Postopia. They had so many fun games, especially the, like, mix and match, make your own little robot pet thing. That was so fun. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Acrobat.
nostalgia
It's being
age is
super. This is problematic because I kind of need Acrobat. Okay, I got it to work.
Yay!
Don't know what the hell that was, but it like minimized to like a little circle with like the work bar. Not cool. Anyway, all right. Back to the explanation of what you guys are seeing. Apologies. You see a tiefling wearing kind of obscure religious garb. You see symbols that don't match up with any of like the common gods that you would be aware of. He is
That was a bad back. Sorry.
bent over a body that appears to be one of the missing dock workers. He reaches out towards the body with a small green worm in his hand, and he praises the name of Orcus as the worm leaps to the body and burrows directly into its forehead.
Since we're stealthing. That's creepy.
Zarg is attempting to stealth and then go yoink the tiefling by his horns.
Okay, give me a moment. We're gonna hop over to. You know, we've been doing Suburban for battle maps this whole time. Might as well have not fucking stop a good thing. Let me just get y'all.
It's what we're used to.
And let me see if I can find the correct stat block for this dude, and then I gotta find the stat block in an entirely different book that I don't have on Roll20. Beautiful. Okay, grab this guy.
Because why make anything easily accessible?
I mean, if you buy the book on Roll20, you have it available to you, but it's...
Probably a stupid amount of money.
It's like $20 a book.
Yeah, that's stupid.
What is this thing? Moment.
I have a pen with brown ink. I wasn't aware of that.
Page 192. Alright. Here we go. Found it. Awesome. Alright. That we have the stat block. Let me grab a random fucking creature thing. Yeah, the dretch will work. It's ugly enough to fucking... Yeah, we'll do that. That armor class is the glue. Alright, bud.
So what is, are we fighting this worm-infested carcass?
Yes, sort of, kind of. So, Zarg, you did not manage to stealth well enough. His passive perception is 11. Sylvain, you are fully hidden. Pim shids in brown sparkly ink as they remark aloud, "Hey, I have brown ink." What the fuck, Sylvain?
What? No.
I don't know.
Don't defile me like that. That's not nice.
Hey, you're a deer, right? Deers poop when they're stressed, right? Sorry. Sorry. I'm feeling kind of gremlin-y.
That's just not my humor. Sorry.
All right. So let's make because Zarg did not manage the stealth, we'll say that after he puts the worm in the corpse's head and the corpse stands up, skin roiling, as the worm seems to almost instantaneously multiply within the dead person's body.
Parasites.
Parasites, yes.
Creepy parasites, love it.
We'll do initiative for this guy. Add turn.
Mommy, it's my turn to play with the worm.
Dice.
Sorry.
16 plus 2, that's an 18. And this thing,
Oh no.
say 12 plus 0.
I'm not sure this is appropriate, Chairman. I don't represent the Jenkins estate or whatever's left of them. This thing's not like
What is happening?
The chest move
I
Just
don't
bored
know.
watching
Someone is
TikTok.
sorry to the pyramid.
building, but
they don't have a winnable case.
well, define winnable. I mean, if you
Fish,
mean a
I can hear your
judgment,
video.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, apparently there's a winnable case.
and
Sorry,
then-
somebody.
And Pam, are you able to do an initiative roll from the app?
I can attempt, but I feel like every time I have done this in the past, it has been up to you to do literally every step after that. Where's my shoe? There it is. It's in a weird spot.
Well,
19?
goddamn, Pim.
Nice. Alright, let me just...
Yeah, I don't. My thing is that, like, since I am using the app, I can't do the thing where I select my character
All
and have
good.
things go to my character.
I was able to plug it in to your character's turn that's already there, so we're good. Alright, honestly, I don't know how hard of a fight this is gonna fucking be because you guys are pretty high level at this point, and I don't remember what level I was planning when I built this encounter, but... Pam, you go first. Let me do a screenshot of the positioning of shit.
Thank you.
There you go. I like to imagine Sylvain is just hiding behind Zarg's, like, calf.
Let's see. I want to... What? Why am I incapable of remembering what any of my shit does?
I mean, we play this, like, on a monthly, if not bi-monthly basis. I don't blame you.
Fair enough. Is this the one where you do the thingy, or is the other one the thing where I do the thingy? No, I don't think that's the one. I want the other one. Where's the other one? What is the other one? Hello, other one. No other one. Oh, why did I think I had something else? Another bitch. Okay. Let me select you. Apparently I have to tap the sweet spot. Fuck you. What level can I cast things at again? I am stupid. Level 2?
I'll check your character sheet. You have... Yes, you have 3 level 2 spell slots.
Okay. I will cast this on myself. It is the thingamajiggy that does the thingamajiggy.
Hail of Thorns? Nice.
Yes.
I just want to show the spell description. Why does it gotta be a public roll? The fuck? Next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack? Nice. Okay. And the DC is 11 for dexterity save. Alright. Spell and
Yeah.
Rain of Thorns
Is that-
sprouts from your
that-
ranged
that's
weapon over
still-
ammunition in addition to the normal effect of the attack target or the attack and creatures within 5 feet of it. Take an extra d10 of piercing damage or half on a successful save. Alright, make a ranged attack, please.
Nice. I thank you, you stupid app.
Alright, 12 to hit.
Yes.
Sorry, who are you attacking?
I was gonna say I am attacking the cultist
Alright.
specifically.
Oh, a 12 will definitely hit them. Wait, no, hold on. I lied. A 12 will miss. Sorry, I was thinking of the AC of the other guy.
Sadness.
However, you have up to 10 turns from now to make contact with that shot and before your spell ends. So, as long as you don't get hit.
Let's see. So I cast my spell, and then I shot my bow. I think those are my 2 actions. I think.
Yep.
With my ranger thingy, where it's like 2 actions per thing, or something along those lines.
You can move
Baga.
still, I think, right?
Let me
Or
double
are
check
you
that.
concentrating?
Ranger
Oh, you have to
ability.
concentrate.
Yeah, concentrate. I mean, you can move while concentrating.
Okay.
I think that's the end of my thing, because I don't think I have any more actions after that that I can do. Why do I have so many things on my features and traits?
Goodness gracious, you have
Extra attack.
so
2
many
attacks
things.
per action.
2 attacks per
Yeah,
action?
I know.
That's a separate okay, so that then
Yep.
you can make a second bow attack. That's separate from the spell.
The first one.
Yeah. So I believe the Hail of Thorns is a bonus action, so within your God damn.
Hey!
That's a nat 20. Very nice. That is 9 plus 2, so 11. Very good. And I believe the damage for Hail of Thorns was 5. Let me make a dex save for this asshole. 3. He fails. That's 5 damage.
Yay!
Very nice. You've taken him
Get
down
sword.
to right around half health already. He's looking kind of bloodied.
Hell yeah.
This tiefling just arrow through the shoulder. Like, your first one whizzes past his head and he, like, kind of smirks at you, and before he can even finish, like, the fucking just second arrow right through his shoulder, he screeches, and then it explodes in thorns, and he's just like, ah!
I hope one of the thorns pricked his eyeball, but just the cornea, where it's really annoying.
It's just there's a little bit of black ichor dripping down his face. All right, let's see what this dude can do, because now it is his turn. All right, okay. Interesting. He is going to attempt to cast command on Zarg. Allow me to fucking Google that. Hold on. I don't know if I can look up spells in... I don't know if I can look up spells in this shit or not. Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Let's take a look-see. Player's Handbook. Fucking... He's gonna look at Zarg, and he points his finger at Zarg, like blood dripping from his eye. He's very clearly pissed, and he goes, "Grovel." Zarg, you need to make a wisdom saving throw, please. You succeed. How would you like to respond to his command?
Put my pinky up to the side of my mouth. How about no, you jagoff?
Are you holding a really pretty white long-haired cat?
Yes.
Good.
Where did the cat come from?
Oh, it's part of the character. The reference?
No, I know. I was just like, I'm a bit like, all right, flavor-wise, a white
Look at
Persian
general.
cat jumps into Zarg's arms and he goes, "How about no?"
Jumps into his arms just for the bit.
All right, up next is the spawn of Kyus. Let's zoom in a little bit. It's hard to read this shit.
You can look in general for the meme.
I'm well aware of the meme.
These glitter pens are really fun.
Interesting.
I just realized that they're called Jelly Roll. They're from Japan!
All right, the spawn of Kyus is going to approach Zarg, identifying you as the strongest of the group, and you are just within its movement range. It is going to attempt to make 2 claw attacks on you.
You can try.
It certainly will. That's a
Nope.
fucking. It has plus. It has +6, but that doesn't mean shit. That one will hit. Dealing you 5 slashing damage and 8 necrotic damage. And as it attacks you, a worm launches from its body. We'll say from the hole in its forehead. Make a dexterity saving throw, please. You succeed in the dexterity saving throw, and you smash the worm on the ground before it can even reach you. Beautiful.
Worm.
And that makes it your turn, Zarg.
Can I use a plot armor bonus action for something funny? Without using my bonus action?
Oh my god.
Depends on what it is.
Zarg wants to attempt to play Welcome to the Jungle on the base before he attacks.
I'll allow it. Welcome to the jungle. Whoa, the worm can ball. It just looks at you confused. Like, it's an undead monstrosity. I don't think it understands what the fuck you're trying to
There's
do.
more for its controller than it, but
The tiefling looks concerned.
it should.
A 27 will certainly hit. Are you raging?
Nope.
Alright, we're not gonna count that damage then.
Oh fuck, I have it picked. Oops.
Minus 15. Not bad, not bad.
Hang on. Can you look up, is it a line or a cone for breath weapon?
I believe it is a cone.
It's
It
a cone,
depends on
okay.
the type of breath weapon. If
Not
it's like
worth it.
electric.
It's not worth because he's too far away. That's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. That makes it Sylvain's turn.
I'm gonna,
Jungle, we got fun and games.
since I'm already sneaking, I'm going to just kind of duck out from behind Zarg and try and hit Mr. Necromancer dude with my bow.
All right. Roll it up.
Oh, the cult.
A 19 will hit. 13 sneak, 7 pierce. He's dead. Your arrow strikes him dead ass in the forehead. And the necromancer falls to the ground. Deceased.
Was he a necromancer? I thought he was just a cultist.
Or sorry, cultist, yes.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know what the hell he was, but
His stat block was a cult fanatic.
oh, okay. And then I stealth
Wait, can
right
I roll?
afterward.
Can I roll
back
from the
behind.
fucking stat block? Hold on, I want to try something real quick. Oh my god, I can. That's awesome. Anyways, he's dead now. It doesn't matter. And 20 stealth.
So after I peek out from behind Zarg's calf, I quickly sulk back in his shadow.
I mean, this thing doesn't have a particularly. It doesn't even have a passive perception listed. So, oh yeah, it does. It's an 8. Yeah, you're fine. If this thing doesn't know you're there
Okay,
at
cool.
all. That brings us back to Pim's turn.
I just melt back into Zarg's shadow.
This is if you manage to hit. Oh wait, no, you already did the Hail of Thorns because you succeeded on the second attack. So yeah, you're okay. That's me misremembering shit. Don't mind me.
No, is it my turn again?
Yes.
Is the one remaining enemy still in the same spot as before, or is it in a different spot?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting you can't see the fucking map. My bad.
Yeah, because Roll20's app sucks.
There you go.
Okay. What's that thing that you can do where, like, you box an enemy in, like, you flank it?
We call
And
it a
you get, like,
murder
some sort of
sandwich. It's
bonus or something?
called flanking. So if you're within melee range, if you're essentially boxing it in within melee range of the creature, so if you move directly behind it and pin it between you and Zarg, you have advantage on attacks against it. As does Zarg.
Put me behind. Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna flank him.
It is flanked.
Alrighty. You said that gives me an advantage on my attack?
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
23 will fucking hit. Let's see, 3 damage. And
Nice
you,
hit, low damage.
I believe you have, yeah, no, so that you can make a second attack because of your 2
Yeah.
attacks per action thing.
Yeah.
Nat 20, very nice. 6 damage. All right.
Why is that one blue?
I don't know why it's blue, but it is like I'm looking at it. It's a nat 20. Like you hover over it, and it's a 20 plus. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I'm just wondering why it's blue.
I don't know. Maybe they
Listen,
changed that in the
hey,
code.
I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm using the app and it's just deciding to make me special.
I think Zarg.
I don't
Are you
fucking
blue,
know. I've got
Dabba,
different
D?
colors on here.
Blue.
Soup.
I've got-
Are you blue, dabba D, dabba die? Do you have a blue house with a blue window?
I have an apartment.
All right. Moving on to the creature's turn. You notice some of its wounds heal. It looks a little less injured than before.
Illegal.
And it is going to once again attempt to attack Zarg. It's very focused on him. That's a miss.
And it fucked off.
That is also a miss.
That fucked off.
And it is going to attempt to. Once again, another worm explodes out of its body, this time out of its shoulder, and goes for Pim. Pim, would you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Saving throw.
You must save, Dex.
Dexterity. Advantage or disadvantage? Or normal?
Normal. There is a worm on you.
There's a worm on me, oh no.
Let's
I've got
see.
worms.
One moment.
It's this worm specifically.
I need to make sure I'm understanding this correctly. So it's currently on your skin. Okay. Yeah, no. So like there's this creepy little green worm, which I will note as the DM, oh god, that is disturbing. I will note that you are aware you saw what it did to the corpse in the first place. It very swiftly burrowed into its forehead through flesh and bone. So keep that in mind when your turn comes back around.
Oh no.
Zarg's turn. $27 will hit, a 14 will hit. That's total of 20 damage. Love to see it. Love to see it. You're cleaving into this thing bit by bit as your axe just strikes into this undead body. You see just more and more worms seeming to continuously spawn beneath the skin and inside of like the muscular layer. That brings
Bonus
us
action.
bonus action.
I'm gonna throw moonshine and light my tinderbox and set it on fire.
Don't set me on fire in the process.
I'm gonna say that you can only do one of those things as a bonus action.
Okay, I'm gonna splash it with moonshine.
All right, it is coated in flammable alcohol.
No, that's my turn.
All right, we're gonna put a little thing on it so I don't forget that that's a factor. Yeah, that'll do. Sylvain, your turn. Oop, nope, not that one.
All right, it's my turn. I'm still sneakity sneaked. I'm gonna take my short sword and from around Zarg, I'm going to quickly stab its least prized worm. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
21 will hit. God damn, that's a lot of damage.
You say you're stabbing its least prized worm?
He's stabbing it in the dick.
Yes. Yep.
Interesting that the least prized worm is in that area, but okay.
It's undead. It ain't gonna use it.
I feel like that's where you would hide the most important one, all things considered, but maybe that's just me.
I feel like adventurers have a reputation of stabbing in the gooch.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then I'm gonna stealth again.
all right, 21. You're hidden perfectly fine. It's very, very unaware of its surroundings, honestly. That brings us back to Pim. You still have a worm on you.
Could I use my first action to attempt to squish the worm to death using the random police badge that I have in my inventory that I stole off of a dead cop many moons ago?
I'll allow your first
my
attack to be
God.
an unarmed strike to try and smash it, yes.
Where's my unarmed? Where's the unarmed strike option?
Just make a strength roll.
Strength roll. Okay. Well, it's probably gonna suck.
Yeah, as long as it beats
No,
a 6.
don't let her. As long as it what?
As long as it beats a 6. Which 10 will do. You mash the worm.
Now there is worm goo on this police badge. You should totally add like in my inventory. You should go into it just like in parentheses next to the police badge saying now with worm goo.
You got it. You have a second attack also still. Let me see. Police badge. Info. Gooey.
I would like to. Would I have to do something before being able to move away from him? Since we have him flanked.
Yeah, you would need to disengage. which would you've already used part of your main action, so you cannot do that unless you. I don't think the ranger has the ability to use bonus actions to disengage. I think that's specifically a rogue feature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I will. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I have a sword, but I also have my hooves. But I have a sword. But hooves.
The mental calculus.
If only I could just tape my short sword to my hooves, and then I could stab and smack at the same time. If he's still flanked, do I still have advantage on my attack?
Yes.
Okay.
17 will hit. 8 bludgeoning. Very nice. Alrighty. That brings us to its turn. It is going to turn around and attempt to attack you twice with its claw attacks. That is a 14. Does that hit?
Is that an attack of
Almost.
disengaging with me and
My AC
engaging
is
with
15.
him?
Oh, too many people talking at once. No, to answer Fishy's question, no, it has not moved out of melee range, so it does not count as needing to disengage.
Okay.
What did you say, Soup?
I said it almost hits, but my AC is 15.
All right. So I gotta tell. Oh, that's a 15 plus 6. That one hits. It is going to deal you
Oh no.
5 slashing damage and 9 necrotic damage.
Whoa.
Not the necrosis.
And as its worm action, seeing how the worm didn't seem to affect you, it is going to fling a worm at a corpse near one of the corpses nearby, effectively creating a new one.
Fuck.
But it will be last in turn order. And it's pretty far out. Well, it said within 10 feet, so this one's like, oh, well, right here. And turn way at the bottom here. That brings us to Zarg. It is still doused in flammable liquid.
Zarg uses his bonus action to light the match from his tinderbox and go foosh.
All right, let's see. We're gonna call that 2d6 fire damage. Oh, so close to killing it. It's on fire actively. But it is still alive. You hear the worms shrieking. Oh, that'll do it. All right, this one dead.
Oop, not bonus on that one.
And
Either way, it hit.
yeah, a 15 will hit. Actually, we'll take the first one out of the two because that makes more sense. Yep. All right. So that is 10 slashing to this boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's it.
All right. Sylvain, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna just assume that Zarg is casting a large shadow.
I mean, we could also just say that you're near the entrance to the area and you're just kind of tucked around a corner.
Okay, that works too. Well, I might as well utilize my advantage and attack with my short bow.
15 will hit. Total of 22 damage.
Dick.
Very nice. And you
And I
are
re-stealthed.
re-stealthed. All right. Brings it to this guy's turn. Having just been born into this world, it doesn't really know what's going on, but it knows what y'all are doing to it fucking hurts. So it's gonna try and claw attack Zarg. That's a nat 1. 20 severity, so nothing happens, it just misses. Second attack, nat 20. Alright. So that's let's say that's 2d6 plus 3, so 6 slashing damage and 17
Holy
necrotic.
shit.
And nat 20'd. And it's going to attempt to worm you, Zarg. Make a dex save. Oh, right. Started its turn. It gets 10 health back. Almost forgot. I'm getting better at keeping track of all the nuances of enemies.
Hey Zark, are you gonna roll your dex save to avoid the worm?
Sorry. Dex save, yeah.
Oh.
I
Ugh.
missed.
Alright. You have... The worm is crawling around on your skin
Neat.
currently. Just so you guys actually fully understand what's happening here, you have the option to try to attack it by normal means, or you can try to scrape it off using an action.
Or you can be like me and just squish it
Yeah, that's...
using something random you have in your inventory.
Yeah, we're gonna call
Question:
that, we're gonna call that normal
Are
means.
parasites different than diseases?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I like how we both answer that at the same time.
But that brings us to Pim's turn. Let me get you a screenshot because shit has moved.
Oh yeah, the other one's dead now, isn't it?
E.
Okay. Let me see. It's in a body.
These are
What kind of
intended-
body? What
The-
kind of body is it?
The body is a it's an elf. I'm gonna say it's an elf. Man, okay. As
So
I'm
it
reading the
has a
stat block,
nerve-
I'm realizing these are intended to be a huge challenge in like large numbers. But you guys caught this dude before he was like actually fucking getting shit situated.
Lucky us.
Alright. I'm gonna use... I'm gonna be a little funky. I got... How am I supposed to use my resources and tools? I want to shoot a paralysis arrow at the damn son of a bitch. I guess I can... Will it at least let me lower the number? Yes, okay. It has gone from 18 to 17. I have my paralysis arrow notched on my bow.
Okay.
And I shoot bow.
Alright, an 11 will hit. 11 piercing damage. And
This is a test to see if the body itself will be paralyzed.
let me make sure I remember how this works. I don't know if I set any like stats on this. I don't think I did. Alright. Well, we're gonna say that that's gonna be a Constitution saving throw of 11. It has... Oh, wow. It has actually pretty high... Isn't that one? Alright, it's paralyzed.
It has pretty high... Never mind, that one.
So, let me just real quick bring up the paralysis effect. Or not, I guess. I'll just fucking Google it. Thank you, Roll20.
Oh no. Oh no.
God damn it. Doesn't have conditions listed. I have the player's handbook. This bullshit. Alright. Incapacitated, which essentially means it can't move. It can't really do anything. It can't take actions or reactions. Automatically fails strength or dex saves. Attack rolls against it have advantage regardless of where you are. Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
Oh, good news for you, Zarg. All right, I got one more attack. I'm gonna shoot a normal arrow at it. Stop fluttering.
Huh.
Okay, so that thing said that attacks against it now have an advantage no matter where we're at.
Correct.
Okay.
At least until it succeeds on a fucking Constitution saving throw.
Fair enough.
25 will definitely fucking hit it. At this point, it's just sitting there, just like frozen in place, like one arm up, one hand like kind of scrunched to the side, and he's just fucking pegging it with arrows, just tunk, 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 and just. All right, Zarg.
All right, that's the end.
It is your turn. You have a wormhole on you. You can use your full action to try and scrape it off, or you can try to attack it. Or I suppose you can ignore it if you feel confident about how that'll go.
I'm trying to think if I have anything that can negate it without wasting an action. Probably not. So, bonk.
That is a strength save, sir.
Oh, oops. Bonk.
I mean, that'll do. Honestly, looking at your stat, I'm pretty sure even if you rolled a nat 1, you would still hit it, but like, it would have been a nat 1, so I would have counted that as a failure because crit fail. But either way, you smashed the worm. Congratulations. Second attack of the Reckoning, 22 to hit, will definitely...
Oh, wait, that has advantage.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
No, not 20, same.
Either way, minus 18. It is very much bloodied at this point. It's not looking good. And it can't fucking do anything about that right now. Sylvain. Your turn.
All right.
Paralysis
Beat and
arrow
repeat.
coming in clutch, because this thing was gonna just do the same thing as the last one. There's like 5 extra bodies in here.
Can I? Can I use a bonus action to try and throw a dagger at Zarg to get the worm off, or did I miss that he got that off?
Oh, he got the worm. You're good. He's good.
Okay, perfect. All right. Well, I'm still gonna throw a flying dagger at Mr. Paralyzed Corpse's head.
All right. 21 will hit. 17 sneak plus 6 piercing. Yeah, he dead.
Dick.
All right, congratulations. Going back to smooth
survived.
jazz. Yeah, honestly, like it's a pretty cool enemy. I wish I
If
had.
by cool you mean pain in the ass.
I wish I had read more into it when I was creating this encounter, because ideally I should have put you guys up against like maybe 3 of the motherfuckers.
It's okay.
Either way.
Also, up your back.
Okay. Well, congratulations. We'll head back to the title screen now. You have successfully defeated the cultist of Orcus, I believe it was. Yes. And you have defeated the Lovecraftian monstrosities that he was creating.
We have prevented Innsmouth.
Very much so.
I don't know if you can tell, but I've been I've been getting back on my Lovecraftian bullshit. And by that I mean there is a YouTube channel called Horror Babble.
I love Horror
And
Babble.
they've been uploading new videos and I've been listening to those whenever when I'm closing at work.
Is it
So it's like
weird
while
that
I'm
is it weird that my favorite Lovecraft story isn't even horror? It's
No.
the fucking Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, and it's like his version of like it's like his attempt at like an Iliad. It's just this
Yeah,
crazy
that's a
fucking
good one.
fantasy quest. It's fantastic.
It's a good one. Like my favorite Lovecraftian horror isn't actually by Lovecraft because like at this point Lovecraftian is its own genre, also known as Eldritch or Cosmic.
Yeah.
My favorite one, of all the times for me to forget the name, The Derelict. It's called The Derelict. But basically like these guys while they're out at sea, they stumble upon a derelict ship that's just been kind of like abandoned, and there's like this thick sludge in the water around it. And yet they still decide to go onto the derelict. There's like no crew, there's rats everywhere, and weird shit starts happening to them like immediately.
That sounds awesome. Hell yeah. Man, one that I really tried to get into, but was like a really tough listen. Like even not just a tough read, like a tough listen. I tried to do the audio version. Was like The King in Yellow. I don't know. I was really struggling to keep up with it, but like the Haster is referenced so frequently in like future iterations of like cosmic and eldritch horror that like it was one that like I was like, this definitely needs to be something I have experienced for me to like appreciate references to it down the road.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like I'm glad to have experienced it, and it got better later on, but like early on it was a real like I mean it's the classic like this is the classic Lovecraft shift of like real slow build, real dry language.
Yeah. And like a lot of people, like I understand why a lot of people aren't like a huge fan of eldritch horror and shit like that, because it is a really slow build. But like it's also the reason why they have a tendency to be as slow build as they are is because the whole point of eldritch horror, cosmic horror, is that the things that are affecting our reality don't exist within our reality, and it's the fact that we become aware of their presence that starts fucking with us.
Yeah.
And that's what's cool about it. But also it's one of those things where it's like you can't really go into like too much detail of the why things are going on, and that's what upsets a lot of people because they're just like, I want to know why, and I'm like, well, this doesn't really have a why.
You gotta let your imagination run wild, man.
Yeah, it's a what, not a why.
Dude, there's this one I heard about a long time ago. Like it was on it was either Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark podcast or like the Horror Stories podcast or maybe Horror Hill. I can't remember which one, but they're all under the same network. It was this like crazy pseudo sci-fi, pseudo Lovecraftian thing with like basically a dude was trying to like help this guy get over his nightmares and like summoned like an extra dimensional pig demon almost. It sounds dumb as shit, but it was really,
if you will.
it was really cool, honestly. Anyways, okay. Let's wrap up this segment. So you guys have successfully defeated the cultist and its Lovecraftian abominations. I'm assuming you decide to head back to the town proper at this point.
Negative.
Negative? All right, what are you doing?
Negative.
What are you doing, Zarg?
I'm gonna try and rune his runes. Try and understand them.
His
Oh.
runes?
I'll help.
Or whatever the magic writing on his clothing was or whatever.
Oh.
The symbols?
So you figure out based on the fact that he praised Orcus that this is it's essentially symbols relating to that god. Which let me a quick Google. is a Orcus is it, so you recognize these symbols that are essentially like either symbols directly like relating to Orcus himself, or they're like various passages from his scripture, we'll call it. Roll a religion.
A religion.
Yeah, roll a religion. The Zarg goes, don't care, next.
Accurate.
There's like a whole lore block that I had pulled up too, but anyways. Yep.
Anyway, fuck your plans.
You head back to the town proper. And you notice that the people are all kind of like gathering around the weird like fish-eyed dudes. Like they kind of have them trapped in the town square. Like, you know, torches and pitchforks, rabble rabble. They seemed to have overheard them speaking about the plans falling through and how they need to dip the fuck out. And fucking what the hell is the dude's name? Chungus?
Hold on. Chagnus.
Thank you. Chungus.
I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize that Chagnus overheard them at the bar and immediately drunkenly shouted, "They fucked up! Get them!" So now there's just an angry mob of fishermen about to murder the shit out of these dudes. Which as you approach, they promptly start doing. What are you playing on your bass, Zarg? Is it smooth jazz? Plays Cats in the Cradle. God damn it. And the cat's in the cradle with the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the stab, 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 stab.
You can't fight if you're sad.
I think that's an excellent soundtrack to these dudes getting the shit murdered out of them. Once they're done with that dirty business, they all turn back to you guys. Like, they notice you walking up and they go, "Is it true? Is their leader gone?"
If their leader was some random tiefling wearing cult robes and using funky little worms to infest corpses, yes.
Corpses. All right. The tiefling definitely in weird robes definitely matches the description of that guy that showed up a few days ago. You said corpses? Ah, shit.
Yeah, there's dead bodies underneath the docks, and he was shoving worms into them. And instead of them turning into giant peaches, they were turning into worm-controlled corpses.
Nice reference.
I mean, they were already dead, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll take care of that. We appreciate you doing what you did, more or less unprompted. Yeah, if you want to head over to the Stygian kitchen, free drinks and food on us, for sure. Thank you so much.
No problem. All in a good day's work, or I guess, is that what good people say? I don't know.
I have no idea what that reference is, Fishy.
You don't know that song? How do you call yourself a man and not know that song?
Listen, man. Yeah,
How
okay,
do
you have
you
one more.
how do you tie gender to a song and call yourself a person?
You have homework.
Fitzgerald's. Gordon Lightfoot. 6 fucking minutes?
Hey, at least it's not the longest song in the world. I'm pretty sure the longest song in the world was like fucking 20 minutes.
Oh, okay, I know the song. I haven't heard it since I was fairly young. But sorry, so what did you say? I had folk
That's why I
music
went to the
blasting in
docks,
my ears.
specifically.
What?
I said, what did you say? I had folk music blasting in my ears as you said words.
Oh, no, you were commenting on how long the song was, and I was just like, hey, at least it's not the longest song in the world. I think that thing's like 20 minutes.
Yeah,
But yes, that's why it's
Maybe
hard
longer.
to
I don't know.
it depends on if you're counting jam band renditions, because my buddy Benny has Clone Hero, and there's some songs on there that he has that are like a full 45-minute set.
I mean, Jesus of Suburbia, which is a Green Day song, is like 17 minutes long.
Jesus Christ. Of
But
Suburbia.
yeah, that's why Zark went to the docks. That's why he went to the docks, because it's the appropriate setting.
Nice. All right. So Zarg goes to the docks and plays a sad folk song about fucking shipwrecks and shit. Do y'all head to the tavern to get your free grub and booze?
Yeah, as long as it's not grubs that our grub is grubbing. Yeah. Sylvain is
You're in
traumatized
luck,
by the
Maggie.
worms a little bit.
Is there?
We didn't even touch
Well-
you!
If it'll make you feel any better, Sylvain, worms and grubs are two separate things.
Thank you, Pim. Thank you, Pim. That doesn't help at all. Pim
Was your
has a
anime-
worm phobia, or not. Sylvain has a worm phobia already.
Yeah, I just
Okay.
imagine him
Worms-
pushing up anime glasses on their nose while saying that.
Fucking
Listen, worms stay worms, caterpillars turn into moths and butterflies, and grubs turn into beetles. You're welcome.
What do maggots turn into?
Flies.
It depends, because some maggots never grow old, they just kind of stay maggot and parasitic forever. But most maggots do turn into things like flies and gnats, yeah.
Ooh.
I'm just
Bro.
imagining Ken pulls out like a pair of like anime Ray-Bans and just pushes them up on their nose to say that.
That gives me I feel like a cool
Listen,
cool
I have
reskin.
Doflamingos. I have Doflamingo sunglasses on right now, okay?
Doflamingo.
Do-
Oh, are you talking about the One
is it
Piece
Doflamingo?
character?
Is it Doflamingo
I'm just
or Don
thinking,
Flamingo?
like-
I think it's
My
Don-
brain
Don
is trying
Flamingo.
to remember if there's
The
an
fucking
N.
super spiked shit. Alright.
Listen,
Alright.
I
I'm
got
just thinking like
I mean,
massive Gurren Lagann sunglasses like Camino has.
Camino. Is
Hell
it
yeah.
R?
Alright.
Amina.
So Sylvain,
Camino, yeah.
Sylvain, you head into the bar. You fucking like sit at said bar and go. Order. What are you ordering? Keep in mind, it's a fishing town bar. Like they don't have. Oh my god, those shades. Yes.
Believe in the me that believes in you. Sorry, I had to.
Give me the best dish on the house and some beer.
He looks at
But don't put any worms in it.
the bartender. Looks at you and goes, "All right." Comes back with a enormous salted what is the I'm trying to think of it. I think it is literally just called salt fish, right? Like you fucking coat the fish in salt and bake it.
Okay.
It's a huge ass fucking cod. Just like perfectly cooked. It's beautiful. And then he looks at you and sees your face. Zarg rolls in playing Free Falling by Tom Petty. God damn it. And I'm free falling.
Oh, interrupted, sorry. There we go.
I'm gonna make a perception check for the fucking bartender. What was it, 2? Actually, no, insight. 5. Jesus Christ. He hands you a mug of beer and then sets down a bottle of whiskey next to the beer.
Okay.
Worms. 0 worms. No worms were used in the making of this booze.
Correct. He
It's not
looks.
tequila.
Thank God.
He looks at Pim and go. He looks at you, Pim, and goes, "What do you want?"
I'm a vegetarian, so if you have vegetarian-friendly things, like, you have salad.
I got just the
Hops
thing.
is a vegetable.
He sets down. He goes back into the kitchen, comes back with a plate of sautéed bullwhip kelp with various aromatics and a glass of white wine.
Oh, the wine was a nice touch. Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Thank you. Plays American Pie. God damn it, Fishy.
Don't play American Pie. No. I'm traumatized.
You get 20 silver in tips. The Sylvate Freebird!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I heard about a band once that anytime someone shouted Freebird, they would stop the show, pull out a laptop, plug it into the fucking, like, the audio system, and just play Freebird from the laptop.
Oh my God.
You know, Jacques Z. Whipper finally got people to stop requesting Freebird, and then the Slayer guy showed up.
Ooh, gonna save that for later. Hell yeah. I just saw the DM of the derelict. Zarg, what do you want? Or are you still just playing music? Here's a story about Jack. There's a story about Jack and Diane. 2 kids. I don't remember. I believe the song.
One eternity later.
Yeah, life goes on.
You know, I only know that song because my favorite aunt and uncle, Jackie, Paul, and Diane.
I asked for a bottle of Everclear after that song plays, and then I do this.
Everclear?
Yes.
Well, it is a fishing village. Let me roll to see if they have Everclear.
Zarg can't get drunk unless it's Everclear.
They don't have Everclear.
Zarg is just gonna drink straight Everclear with no chaser.
He hands
Do
you...
they have Evermerk, the fish version of Everclear?
Evermerked.
Trying to think of... Okay, so what he hands you is called Kaolang wine.
Okay, cool.
Thanks.
Zarg chugs it all.
Roll Constitution with disadvantage.
Oh my God.
Are you familiar with Kaolang wine? God damn it. So what you experience in your mouth and somehow manage to not vomit everywhere is the lovely flavor combinations of wet dog, sweaty gym sock, and moldy wood.
Yum.
For fun fact, for those of you who are not aware, Kaolang wine is a baijiu, which is a Chinese alcohol that is known to be one of the worst things on the face of this earth to drink.
Munch, I've drank a whole bottle of Malort and Jägermeister at the same time. You're not gonna hurt me.
Bro,
He was desperate.
according to people that have, like, I've had Malort. I can stomach Malort. I can stomach Jägermeister. I've made a cocktail by rolling dice that incorporated both of those along with tequila and hot sauce and fucking almond syrup. Based off the descriptions I've heard of this shit, that is child's play.
I have absolutely no idea what we're talking about. I kind of started spacing out, and to be entirely honest, my brain has turned into a carousel, but all of the carousel rides are worms.
Fishy's character chugged a bottle of what is essentially liquid wet dog.
Ew.
And then we were talking about like, cause I'm like, it's based on a real drink. It's called Cowling wine, and it's apparently like the worst shit ever. And Fishy's like, I've drank Malort and Jägermeister like at the same time. Like, fucking try me. And so have I. And frankly, based off the way people talk about this shit, that's kiddie play. That's child play. Fucking nada. Like, that's candy. And frankly, that is an awful combination. So if that's child's play, like, good lord. Because just for context, since I know you don't do drinking, Jägermeister is just pure black licorice flavor, and Malort is.
Munch,
I mean, I do
Munch,
drink.
Munch,
I'm
Munch,
just
Munch.
really picky.
Munch. I have drank the juice. I have drank the preserving juice of Storströmming.
Oh dear fucking
You know what
god.
Storströmming is?
Surströmming?
Yeah.
You've drank the juice?
Yes.
You'll be fine. Fucking. You could probably drink Cowling wine like it's a fucking sipper. Damn.
Maybe you should fill in the others because I don't think they know what that is.
Do you two know what Surströmming is?
No.
If I remember correctly,
I'm-
it is fermented. It is canned fermented herring.
Yeah, herring.
So it's
Oh no.
So it's basically rotten fish. Like the cans bulge from the gas buildup. And that's like most people look at that and would go, that's botulism. But the fucking, I believe it's the Swedes are like, hell yeah, bro.
Yep.
It is renowned for being one of the smelliest foods on the face of this planet. Like gag inducing.
So,
Very
me
kinky.
being
Ugh.
me, decided to just for curiosity's sake, Google the grossest alcohols ever.
Yeah.
Now while I do not trust Google's AI as far as I can throw it, and I cannot throw very far, so instead I decided to click on a 9-year-old Reddit thread. 9-year-old Reddit thread. The top answer for what is the grossest alcohol you have ever had. Somebody said 9 years ago, Malort. The devil eats asparagus, lets the resulting urine fester in his urethra, then pisses it out for Chicago hipsters to pretend to enjoy.
That's about on par with what I used to describe that as to my friends and like random strangers at the bar. Me and my boy Jake.
That is about the.
We used to say that Malort is like if you packed Satan's asshole with almonds and then dribbled vodka down it and drank the taint drippings.
No. If you want to have the worst alcohol experience you can ever have, you need to have Hawkeye vodka.
Hawkeye vodka?
Yes, it's like it's all the fun of drinking paint thinner without any of the hallucinogenic effects.
Ew.
I mean, that's also what can be said about Everclear.
Everclear.
No, Everclear at least gets you. Everclear at least does something to you. Hawkeye vodka just hurts.
Everclear doesn't even have a flavor. Like I've mixed that shit with juice or soda. You can't taste it. You just get hammered.
I infused Everclear with Skittles once. That was amazing.
I tried to, but so it turns out that Skittles don't dissolve in Everclear. Like pure Everclear. You have to water it down a little bit. And by the time I figured that out, I just said fuck it.
Munch, Nate, next time you meet up with Nate, he can bring you some because he can get it pretty easily. It's $8 a gallon.
Good God.
Everclear? I've never purchased Everclear myself.
Hawkeye vodka.
Oh jeez.
But I'm not touching that shit. Like I've been debating doing a TikTok series where I try bottom shelf liquors, but like,
Here, I'll send you an image.
Because like, but yeah, okay. So as far as Malort goes, like it's pretty bad, but like, frankly, it has its uses. Like it's basically the Midwestern equivalent of like a Fernet.
There you go, Munch.
I googled it as well. That just looks like it smells
It
looks like that looks like the equivalent of Skull. You ever had Skull vodka? That shit smells and tastes like rubbing alcohol.
It's in a plastic bottle because it'll eat through glass.
Yeah, seriously.
This is what it used to look like when I drank it back in college.
Guys, there is an alcoholic beverage involving a mummified human toe.
Yep.
Was it made by the Brits during the whole mummy unwrapping party? Because I feel like that's where that came from.
I've heard
It's
about
served
this.
in Dawson City, Yukon.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh.
shot of whiskey and a mummified human toe. You can join the Sour Toe Cocktail
Uh-huh.
Club that has
Oh,
one
I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I've heard of
drink.
that. Yeah, I've heard of
You
that.
can drink it slow, but your lips must touch that gnarly toe.
Yes,
Toes
I've
are
heard of that.
donated.
Oh.
More info in comments.
Yeah, they get
No.
people donate their
I
their
100%
amputated
would
toes
do that.
to that bar.
100%.
People donate their amputated toes to that bar so that they can keep doing that.
I would do that shit for bragging rights alone. Hell yeah.
One of the comments says, "You want a toe? I can get you a toe. Believe me, there are ways, dude. You don't want to know about it. Believe me."
They sanitize it between every drink at least.
All right. Before
Oh
we
my
get fully
God.
derailed, because we're clearly at the end of the fucking session at this point, we're gonna say you guys get your food and you get your grub and your drink on. You go and find a local fucking inn. None of the fucking stupid weird rooms bullshit this time. I don't feel like looking up random words. You have a nice regular sleep without any weird shit on the walls. And that is where we will end the session. With next session, you guys moving on to the next city. God damn it, got a dab. Ugh, there we go.
Just because you have 2 kids doesn't mean you can make dad noises that early.
Bro, I've been making dad noises before I had 2 kids.
Also, I don't know if I didn't realize that this happened. We're on the 5th season of Shorzy, by the way. When did that happen?
Fifth season of what?
Shorzy.
I guess I'm gonna have to watch that later.
I was unaware.
Also, Jared Kiso's working on another spin-off show.
What is Shorzy on?
Hulu.
God damn it, I don't have Hulu anymore.
But Jared Kiso's working on another spin-off show about like it's something to do with bear hunters.
Interesting.
Oh, okay.
So,
Let me just check the note. What is this? The worm. Sylvain now has worm trauma. Poor thing. No worms for the boy. Also, your handwriting is immaculate.
Thank you. That's my messy cursive.
No, he has this type of worm trauma look in general.
Dear
I don't want to look in
God.
general. It's another fucking AI worm.
It's
Robert the Worm.
Oh,
what the fuck
no,
is
that was
Robert the
fine.
Worm? I hate it.
Fine.
That gives me nightmares.
I hate it.
Oh no, North Carolina is gone.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
Is that E.T.?
I like the little chin wiggle.
Why do I feel like if Soup had the money, they'd have a house full of flesh puppets?
I mean, I would probably at least have like one closet dedicated.
I didn't want to know that. That's
Instead
no.
of Madame Tussauds Wax Museum, it's Undefined Soup's House of Curiosities.
I feel
No,
like
it's
this-
literally it's just my taxidermy closet, okay?
I feel like I would have the same issue with, like, my wife would do some shit like that if we had the money for it. Or, like, she was talking about wanting to get one of those fucking reborn dolls, and I was just like, please, for the love of Christ, no. Please. They're like porcelain dolls. I hate them.
Yeah, that's it. My grandma had 5 porcelain dolls on her nightstand overlooking her bed for years.
That's awful, and I
they
hate
were in the
that.
glass box, too.
Like, I at one point I stayed in a, like, so my neighbors back in the day had a cabin up in fucking Wabino, like, near the reservation, and she had this collection of fucking porcelain dolls in the guest room, and I spent one night in that fucking guest room and never did it again, because not only did she have the fucking collection in, like, a display cabinet, but the display cabinet had lights in it that didn't fucking turn off. So the entire
God.
night, there's just like 17 porcelain dolls just staring at me.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, staying the night at my my Aunt Barbara and Uncle David's, Barbara had a porcelain doll collection. However, they had a 2-story apartment, and On every single step of the stairs was a doll facing outwards. On every single shelf, there was many dolls. On the fireplace mantle, there were dolls. In the kitchen, there were dolls. On top of the fridge, there were dolls. In the corner of each room, there were dolls. On the floor, there were dolls. In the highest parts that she could put them, there were dolls. There were dolls everywhere of all shapes and sizes and colors. And honestly, though, out of all of the dolls that she had, the weirdest thing, the one that actually creeped me out the most, wasn't even one of the porcelain dolls. It was about like 3 or 4 feet tall, the size of a small child. And it was made out of this like almost burlap sack material, but it was in the shape of a child's body, and it did not have a face because you were supposed to put it in a corner, like facing the corner, like a child in timeout. So if you spun it around, it had no fucking face.
Oh, if you want to
That-
see something
this-
really creepy,
This whole story
wanna-
just drips of like Eldritch PWP fanfics of your aunt and uncle's house.
hey, if you want to see
I
something
hate
really,
everything I just heard.
Munchie, before quickly end stream, Munchie, quickly end stream, and I'll tell you something quick.
And straight, all right. Yeah, I wasn't planning on raid night anyway, so we're gonna end it here. Thank you everyone who popped in. Much love and appreciation. I will probably be back Tuesday and Thursday next week, and then I'm probably gonna take a 2-week hiatus just to like try and fucking get this house in order and have some fucking downtime. So I will catch y'all Tuesday. Bye.
Bye.